We are back live here in Dalton, Georgia. I'm Scott Janovitz, and this is 7-on-7 Southeastern Football Championship play. This is the second of two semifinal games. Pierce County and Cartersville doing battle in this one. Pierce County starting out on offense. And there you see a second down completion. We missed the first play of the game. Again, Pierce County in blue. They are the Bears taking on Cartersville from the winner's bracket, if you will. The Purple Hurricanes wearing gray shirts and gold helmets. This is Tyler Harris, the big-time junior quarterback. Throws that one a bit low, missing his receiver there. Of course, you've got to get to the 20. If this is the first game you've seen today, you got to get to the 20 for a first down. From there, you get 4 opportunities to score a touchdown. So no first downs within the 20-yard line. Harris surveys the field. Goes deep to his receiver down the left hash. That a good play there from number 7, the defensive back of Cartersville. That, of course, was 4th down. It is a turnover on downs, no penalty for that. Anytime a team turns it over on downs, the other team gets possession, but no matter where the turnover of downs occurred, you start at the 40. Two real good-looking junior quarterbacks here today. We saw Tyler Harris there on Pierce County's first possession. This is Brooks Barden of Cartersville, another junior, 6'3", 205-pounder. He lets that first one go, and that's big number 14, Hayes Lynn on the attempted catch. He's been tough to stop all day. That one fell incomplete, but the ref did in fact throw a flag, and they're going to, I think, call defensive pass interference on that. That's a 5-yard penalty and a replay of first down, so call it first down from the 35 now for Cartersville. Mentioned Hayes Lynn on that play. That's number 14 in gray. Also, the guy with the ripped jersey, unmistakable. He has had one heck of a day, thanks in large part to his quarterback, Barden, but nobody has been able to keep up with Lynn all day. He's a soon-to-be senior, has an offer from Air Force, though if today is any indication, a lot more of schools will be offering sooner than later. That one just a bit too high for number 3. We'll bring up second down from the 35. Again, first down can be had, but first you got to get to the 20. Again, this the second of two semifinal games. The winner of this will thus play MLK. That for a 7-on-7 Southeastern Football Championship. Second down pass is going to go just a bit too high there. Good coverage, double coverage in fact, from Pierce County. Mentioned it in the 2 prior games. If you're hearing it again, I'm sorry, but it's not at all surprising that we're getting a look at 2 terrific junior quarterbacks here in semifinal action. The state of Georgia, once known for running backs, and still is, but never known for quarterbacks, all of a sudden has produced some of the best in the country over the last couple of years. And the 2013 class, and if these juniors are an indication, the 2014 class are about as good as this state's ever produced. We'll get to that a bit more in a minute. That, though, pass was incomplete. It brings up 4th down. Call it 4th and 15. But the class of 2013, the kids who are rising seniors, is absolutely loaded. Bryce Ramsey from Camden County heading to Georgia. You have Anthony Jennings, the big-time quarterback out of Marietta. Joshua Dobbs from Alpharetta. Eddie Prince Jr., the big-time signal caller out of Lassiter. That one thrown up for grabs on 4th down. It's an interception Return not so significant, but it is worth noting that interceptions count for points in 7-on-7 play. So while it wasn't a bad decision from Barden to just throw that up, it does in the end mean 3 points for Pierce County. So a bit more damaging than your usual turnover on downs. And with a 3-0 lead, we get our second look at Tyler Harris. Harris finds his outlet guy about 5 yards downfield, right in the middle. 7-on-7 play, you often see the middle of the field sort of abandoned, and we've gotten a chance to see that in a big way today. A lot of green pastures there for the taking for quarterbacks and receivers if they're willing to look off the deep routes. Second down play. There again you see Harris taking what the defense gives him, and it's not quite good enough for a first down. It'll be 3rd and about a yard. Harris finds his back out of the backfield for just a yard, but a big yard at that gives the Bears a first down. First down from the 19. Harris looks to that left sideline. Going to throw that one, though, a bit low. Good coverage there from the Cartersville defender. 7-on-7, of course, a passing lead. So different from what we're accustomed to in the fall, but so valuable for the receivers and quarterbacks. And, of course, if you talk to any coach, they'll tell you that. Second down play, and that's a short completion to right about the 12. But no matter which coach you ask, they'll talk about how significant it is now that you can play not just summer football, but with your team, your high school team. And it goes such a long way, especially when you have a young quarterback, at getting communication and timing down between quarterback and receivers. Of course, it is a passing league, but it also is huge for team camaraderie, staying in shape, and keeping focused. Good development as it relates to the high school football game and quality of play in general. There you see Tyler Harris held onto that one for just a bit too long. That 4-second pass clock got him. Of course, with no defensive line, 4-second pass clock a necessity. But also a good job of recreating what a blitz would look like and the necessity to get rid of the football quickly. Time Harris throws into triple coverage, and luckily it was too high, because it could have very nearly been the second interception of this game. It's a turnover on downs instead, and it's still a 3-0 Pierce County lead with just over 15 minutes to play in this semifinal action. Again, the winner of this one will face the Lions in just a little bit. Hope you stick with us for that one. Brooks Barden. Throw that one a bit low. Haven't seen Barden struggle this much, well, at all today, in fact. To some extent, no doubt, a function of who he's playing against. But more incompletions in the first 10 minutes of this one than I've seen all day for Barden. This time he finds his receiver in the flats. It's going to be good enough for a second down completion. And we'll move that ball to right around the 30, call it the 32, 33. So 3rd and about 13 for the Purple Hurricanes. Nice tight spiral there, a well-thrown pass in what was shaping up to be double coverage. Had to throw that one with a ton of velocity and did. Haven't seen much from Hayes Lynn, number 14, since the first possession of the game for Cartersville. Another guy who's been awfully impressive today, has certainly made a name for himself. He looks deep, and again, good coverage there. And Barden looking at number 7 again. The DB was right there. The bigger defensive back was there to break up that one. So a defensive slugfest, almost halfway through this semifinal action. Most of the games today have been dominated by points. Both these teams rolled in their quarterfinal games. The Bears won 33-13. Cartersville 24-3 over Auburn. Should say Pierce County got by Griffin in their quarterfinal matchup. A lot less offense in this one. Barden surveys. This time he finds number 7, and he's not going to be touched. That's a great play. Great run after catch. A nice take what the defense gives me throw from Barden, but an even better run after the catch from number 7. Looked like there was good coverage on the play, at least a couple guys in the vicinity, but receiver for Cartersville just separated once he had the ball in his hands, and that was a beautiful touchdown. Our first of the game. It's going to give the Purple Hurricanes an early, well, I shouldn't say early because there's about 12 and a half minutes left in this one, but nonetheless a 6-3 lead. And here's the 1-point conversion from the 10, and it's going to be broken up. Good play there from the sagging safety or defensive back to cut in front of that one and break it up. 6-3 now, Purple Hurricanes on top. 12 minutes of action left in this semifinal, the second of 2 semifinal games. And we'll see if the Bears of Pierce County and impressive junior Tyler Harris have an answer. Immediately they go back to the short dink and dunk. They're going to pick up right around 5 yards on that first down play. So call it 2nd and 15. Again, we'll take only what the defense gives them, and that's not a whole lot. It's about a 6-yard gain. So 3rd and 4. Third down, Harris goes to the right sideline, and nobody touched the receiver on that play. Real close play there on the sideline. Good catch. Stays in bounds, and it looked like the receiver went for the interception when he wasn't able to come up with it. Smartly, the receiver turned and ran and picked up probably good 12 yards after the missed tackle or missed touch, if you will. That a huge play. Now gives Pierce County first down. 4 opportunities now to score from the 4. Or from the 5 for the Bears. A huge third down completion there for Tyler Harris. Harris surveys the field, a flag thrown. That ball going to be dropped. into the soccer net. Either way, there was a flag thrown on that play, and it's going to be defensive holding. Generally, that's a 5-yard penalty and a replay of first down, or a replay of down, in this case first, but imagine it's half the distance to the goal line, and it is, so on about the 2.5-yard line now. Replay of first down. First down from the 3. Harris lets it go, and that's going to be just out in front of his receiver on that crossing route. We'll bring up a second down. Got triple receivers on one side. 5 wide. Harris has a man wide open in the flats, and that's an easy touchdown. Found his bigger receiver. And that receiver did a good job shielding that ball. An easy pass and catch there for the go-ahead touchdown. Now 9-6. And just over 8 minutes here to play in semifinal action. 9-6, and looks like Pierce County will settle for a 1-point conversion. Of course, have the option of going for 2. It's 1 play from the 15 as opposed to 1 play from the 10, and Pierce County's lining up at the 10. Ooh, good defensive play there. Harris again throwing into what was basically double coverage. Really nowhere to go with that football, and a good defensive play to keep their team within reach from Cartersville. Now 9-6. Cartersville trails here with 7.5 minutes to play. First down play from Barden. He's going to find his receiver near the sideline. Good enough for a completion and exactly 5 yards. Five wide for the Purple Hurricanes. Barden drops back. Oh, and a dangerous throw. That's going to be intercepted. Tipped twice, and a great heads-up play there from the safety. Pass was a little bit ahead of number 14. That's Hayes Lynn. We've talked about him a bunch. And in going for it, he tipped it a little, just a little, but a little too much, because with that tip, it deflected one of the Bears, or off of one of the Bears, and into another Bear's hands. That's a big 3-point swing. Now 12-6 with a 3-point interception and, of course, a turnover on down. So a huge play there defensively from Pierce County. So with that and a 6-point lead, we get another look at junior Tyler Harris and company. Finds a nice receiver on that crossing pattern. It's been so good to the Bears today, and that's going to be a big first down gain of right around 15 yards, 16 yards. So now just 2nd and 4. And with right around 5.5 minutes to play, a touchdown would be huge, of course, making it a 2-possession game. That one's going to be caught. Nice job there by the receiver. We've seen him make a couple big plays using his broad shoulders. That time he goes into the dirt and digs that one up. A big 2nd down catch. They're going to say, though, it's like a couple inches shy of the first down. So 3rd down and inches. Again, a touchdown here makes it a 2-possession game and would all but seal at least a finals appearance for this Pierce County Bears team. Good defensive play there. Two converging defensive backs and a ball slightly behind the receiver. All added up to a big incompletion. Cartersville stays alive. This is a huge, again, defensive stand for Cartersville. And an even bigger 4th down. He goes deep and Harris looked off 3 receivers on that play. Decided to go deep in the end. It's all the only place he could go, but before that, the 4-second pass clock expires, and that's going to be a huge turnover on downs. And what a big, timely defensive stand that was for Cartersville. 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, stop them on both possessions or on both plays. And in that, they give themselves, well, a chance to tie and maybe even win this game with 3.5 minutes to play. And that a big 1st down completion. At least gets the chains moving. Good throw from Barden to the flat. Showed good arm strength there, and it's going to give his team a 2nd and about 16. Now just 3 minutes and 15 seconds to play. Barden drops back. Finds another crossing receiver. Number 5 pulls away, and he's going to get I think an easy 1st down. It's going to be closer than it looked, but it'll be a 1st down either way. Yeah, by about 2 yards. So 1st down from the 18 for the Purple Hurricanes. Of course, a touchdown worth 6 and a 1-point conversion would give Cartersville the lead. We may be getting ahead of ourselves at another completion. So now 2nd down from about the 7. So Barden and company will have 3 attempts at the end zone here, all in an effort to tie this semifinal showdown. 2 minutes to play. Barden surveys the field, finds a man open in the corner of the end zone, just a bit overthrown. Good play there from number 3 to break his route off and circle back to the corner of the end zone, but Barden just overthrew him. Tons of space. Sure, the junior would like to have that throw back. It's going to bring up 3rd down, though. Third down from the 7. Got to get rid of it, and he does not in time. They're going to call that a 4-second pass clock violation. That brings up 4th down. This is, in all intents and purposes, the game. Pierce County holds the 6-point lead. 4th down. And a chance to tie the score here from Cartersville. Four to the right. Barden finds a open number 7. Big time play there from Barden. Good route. That same crossing route. It's given both teams fits all day. And that's going to be good for a touchdown. That's Barden to number 7. Ties the score at 12 with 51 seconds to play. So here's what we're looking at. Cartersville will, of course, have an attempt at taking the lead here with a 1-point conversion. Whether they make it or miss it, there's 51 seconds remaining in this game. And with that, Pierce County will have an attempt to either come from behind and win or to break the tie. Should neither happen and we go into overtime, both teams will get a possession automatically. And each possession will start at the 20-yard line. If both teams, or if one team matches the other through 2 overtime installments, then we'll play a third, in which both teams will be forced to go for 2, much like in the college football format. Nonetheless, our 1-point conversion and for the go-ahead point, and that's going to fall harmlessly incomplete. Good defense there from Pierce County. Now, like I said, the clock is already running. Wow. So about 30 seconds left. I alluded to the running clock earlier. Even on a change of possession, apparently the clock runs. So we're now down to 25 seconds from the 40-yard line. Tie ball game at 12. Settles for the underneath stuff. And they'll hurry to try to run this second down play from the 30. Only 10 seconds remaining. Each team has a timeout. And they'll throw a Hail Mary attempt, it looks like, and he's got to get rid of it, and he doesn't. Of course, smart play. Interception would have been a 3-point possession, or 3-point play and the game. So smart to hold on to that ball. Don't take any risks. And we will, in fact, have ourselves some free football. To run down the rules quickly one more time, each team will get a possession, at least one, starting from the 20. Again, you'll have the same rules you do in regulation. That means 4 attempts at the end zone from the 20. Both teams automatically get the ball once, and if we reach a third overtime, both teams will be forced to attempt that 2-point conversion. Again, that's 1 pass attempt from the 15 as opposed to 1 pass attempt from the 10. And the refs are flipping to see who gets ball as we speak, or as I speak, and looks like Cartersville will begin on offense. In the college game, most people think there's a benefit to going second because you know what you need. Of course, you can only go for a touchdown. No such thing as a field goal in this 7-on-7 format. So both teams have the same fortune, no matter who starts first. Either way, we get a first look at Barden. Barden finds his favorite target of the day. That's Hayes Lynn across the middle, and it just hasn't been his game because Hayes Lynn drops another. Not quite as costly as the one that resulted in a 3-point interception, but either way, an inauspicious start for the overtime, or in the overtime for Cartersville. And brings up a 2nd and 20 from the 20, or a 2nd and goal. And Barden drops back. Got to get rid of it. Finds, or looks for, Lynn again. This time he overthrows him. So great coverage deep in that third, the deep third of the field from Pierce County has put Cartersville in a pretty big hole. It's now 3rd down and goal from the 20. Don't be surprised to see Pierce County defensive back sag back even more here. Make sure everything that is completed in front of them. 3rd down play for Barden. Again, just gets rid of that one to his outlet guy in the flats. It's a completion, but a short one, just about 6 yards for Cartersville. And this is it, 4th down and goal from the 12. 3 receivers split left, 2 wide right. And Barden looks right, and he's going to find number 3 open again. So big, timely completions from Brooks Barden. One to extend the game and create a need for overtime, and the other to stay in the game in overtime. Two huge touchdown passes, one to number 7, this one to number 3. It gives the Purple Hurricanes a 6-point lead and still a chance for another point and a 7-point lead. And that's exactly what the Purple Hurricanes will have. It's now 19-12, the first overtime in the second semifinal showdown of this Southeastern 7-on-7 championship. So good defense for 3 downs, nullified by a big timely completion touchdown throw from Brooks Barden. Now, overtime ends the same way regulation ended, or starts the same way regulation ended. And that a conservative but good throw from Tyler Harris, going to his back out of the backfield, not able to come up with it though. So second and goal from the 20. Four out wide again for Pierce County. Keep one guy in the backfield. Harris surveys. Got to get rid of it, and he finds his running back. What a great catch there from the running back along the left sideline. Beautiful throw. 2 guys in defensive coverage. Harris had to put that right on the money and had to have a great catch from his receiver to complete it. Both things happen. That's a huge completion, an 11-yard one. So it's now 3rd down from the Cartersville 9. 2 attempts now from the 9. The first attempt. Harris goes to the corner, and a juggling attempt at a catch. That's going to fall incomplete. Another big-time play from number 3. That ball looked like it was going to be completed for a game-tying touchdown, or was at least going to bring Pierce County within 1. Good job, though, coming over late from the defensive back to break that one up. Perhaps seal the victory for his team, because it's all or nothing right here for Pierce County. 4th and goal from the Cartersville 9. 5 wide. Harris drops back. Throws into triple coverage and a huge defensive play. That's number 22. The would-be linebacker comes over, breaks that up, and with it seals the semifinal game for the Cartersville Purple Hurricanes, but also delivers his team a chance and a shot at a 7-on-7 Southeastern championship. That is a final 19-12. Timely defense seals the Cartersville Purple Hurricanes victory. Timely defense meets timely offense. Brooks Barden and gang move on to the finals. They will take on MLK. We'll take a quick break, but we will return with Chris Mooneyham and all the action. MLK Cartersville for the finals of the Southeastern 7-on-7 football championship.